No, you have to write it in a golden letter, and you have to remember it forever. Whenever you are practicing devotion, you have to close your eyes and visualize the divine form of your God. That is called Roop Dhyan. Roop Dhyan. Roop means form. Dhyan means meditation. To meditate upon the divine form of God is called Roop Dhyan. Roop Dhyan is the essence. It is the life of your devotion. And all other things, you are singing bhajan, or you are playing with any musical instrument, or you are counting the beats, whatever you are doing, are the body, are the senses of your body of devotion. But life is Roop Dhyan. Why? Why is it so? It is so because if you have to practice devotion, and the attachment of mind is devotion, right? So if you are not trying to visualize the divine form of God, divine form of your Ishtadev, then it is 100% sure that you are visualizing something or someone else. Because the mind cannot be inactive even for a fraction of a second. Nahi kaschit chadamapi jatu tishtat karma krit. This mind is ever dynamic. It has to work something or the other all the time. It can never be inert. So if we will not visualize the divine form of God, then mind will naturally go anywhere in the world. Then if you are thinking about the worldly things or worldly beings and pronouncing the names of God, then it is not devotion. It is a physical drill. If you are singing the names of God for 2 hours, 3 hours, jo shrama bharani bharoso, you will get the result of some pain in your throat. You will be tired. If you are counting the beats for 3 hours, 4 hours, your fingers will be tired. Doing havan or something without feeling the presence of God, without visualizing the form of God, then you will be tired of that. But you won't get any percentage of devotion. You are singing bhajan for 4 hours. As I see, many people have Ramayana and 4 hours Ramayana, and they read Ramayana. They read so fast that the readers themselves don't know that what they have read, because they have no time to think what they are reading in that Ramayana. What chapai have they read? Because they have to go very fast. They have to finish in 24 hours. They have to go with the speed of aeroplane, and they are just trying to finish it. That's it. If finishing Ramayana is not the aim of doing Ramayana. Doing Ramayana, having a Ramayana part is to remember God, to remember the pastimes of God. That's why we do it. And you are just reading. No. Mala to kar mein phire, jeeh phire mukh mahi, manua to chahu dish phire, ye to sumiran nahi. Kabir Das ji said in a very simple language that this is not sumiran. Many people call it meditation or sumiran or ismaran, dhyan, so many things. Shri Maharaj Ji, Jagat Guru Shri Kripalaji Maharaj call it Roop Dhyan. Just to clarify that what is the meaning of meditation. Meditation means to practice, the practice of visualizing the form of God. Then your mind will not go anywhere else. Then you are practicing devotion. If you visualize the form of God for 5 minutes, you sat down for your sadhana, 1 hour. But your mind could go only for 5 minutes. So at least 5 minutes you did your sadhana, real sadhana. And rest of the time, if you were making efforts to visualize the form of God, then you were doing the right sadhana. If still you were doing the right sadhana. But if you did not even care to visualize the divine form of God, and you were just reading Ramayana or Gita or Guru Granth Sahib or Bhagavad, whatever, it was the waste of time. Completely waste of time. You wasted your time. This is the main science behind the practice of devotion. If we know this key point and we try to visualize the form of God, then I can challenge. Within 15 days, you will see the difference. You will see the difference. One day, when you will start first day, you will feel like you could not do your real sadhana even for a minute. Next day, you did it for 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Next day, you did it for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And gradually, within a month, a couple of months, if you will not do your sadhana, you will feel like you are empty. You did nothing today. You cannot live without doing that, because then you will start having the rapture, the nectar of devotion. So far, we cannot sit for a longer time for our sadhana. Why? We don't enjoy it. We are doing out of fear. We are doing because we have to do it. We are just doing it, but we are not enjoying. We are not enjoying pronouncing the names of God. We are not enjoying doing sadhana. But when you will do with the sense of sadhana, with the science of sadhana, then you will enjoy. Once if you will imbibe one drop of the nectar of divine love bliss, then you will be crazy after that bliss. Because as Tulsidas ji says, "Soi sukh lavalesh barik jo sapne lahe te nahi ganai khagesh brahma sukhai." Brahma sukh will be insipid in front of that. Brahma sukh means nirakar brahma ka sukh. That will be insipid in front of that. You will enjoy it so much, so much. There's so much nectar, so much bliss, so much. It is so luscious that you cannot even forget about it. So we have to be greedy for that drop of divine love bliss. Once out of your sadhana, you will have that drop of nectar of divine love bliss, then you will pass. Then your sadhana will go so fast you can imagine. So we have to do that sadhana. We have to sit and meditate, and then we should try to shed tears. In the beginning, we have to try shed tears. And after that, when we will enjoy the nectar of divine love bliss, the nectar of devotion, then the tears will flow from your eyes automatically. But in the beginning, we have to do the practice. And for that, we should sing those lines of those bhajans, or any line of Ramayana, or anything, whatever you read, whatever is your favorite granth. If there is any line in that granth which makes you feel like crying for God, not crying, if you are crying, remembering your sufferings in the world, your son is sick and you are remembering your son and you are crying when you are singing bhajan, that is not the tears of devotion. They are not the tears of for God. No. When you think about God, thinking about His attributes, He is so merciful, He is so kind, He is so beautiful, He is so good. If you are thinking about God and shedding tears, then they are the tears of devotion. So we have to shed the tears of devotion. And those tears of devotion will purify your heart. This is the aim of sadhana. If you practicing sadhana, doing sadhana, then sadhana is not a device of realizing God. The result of sadhana is purification of mind. And as soon as your mind will be completely purified, means there is no attachment of the world anywhere at all, then you will see God. Purification of mind, Guru Kripa, Bhagavad Kripa, and Darshan of God will occur in the same moment. Same moment. Like you see, at the time, midnight, when both the needles are at 12, I ask you, it is the last moment of today or it is the first moment of tomorrow?